No, I was just trying to see if I can see where your vault is located. Well, would you be able to share that?
Right, that's very suspicious. Robbing it tonight?
You say who did what?
Are we robbing it tonight?
Guys with cameras. Your camera on?
Yep.
Okay.
It's on the whole time since we got here.
Okay. Yeah, I was just recording right here. They always running around, so I was like, I kept recording them since they running around like chickens. I went around front. The guy told me that he took a picture of me. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
So he told me he's going to send it to his security. I told him nothing's wrong with that. That's fine.
Hey buddy, were you filming inside the bank?
Say that one more time.
Were you trying to film inside the bank?
I was filming inside the. I wasn't in the bank,
Yeah.
but I was on the outside in public, filming in the bank from outside. Yeah, I was doing that.
So, like what you're doing is you're filming inside private areas of their property. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Correct. Right. So like if I go up to your window at your house
And
and I zoom in with the camera, doesn't that seem like there'd be some sort of
Well,
situation there?
if you come into my window, that means you on my property,
Right.
and I would have an issue with that.
Right. So like I said, if you're coming up to the window and you're actually physically trying to videotape inside somebody's house or property in this case.
So come here real quick. You telling me I can't do this?
Yep, I'm trying to tell you right now. Yeah, so it's going to be can I please get your identification, sir?
Can we please get a supervisor out here? I just don't need anybody to do anything.
Is there
or
anything I could say to get you to give me your information?
If you get a supervisor here,
I'm
please,
not gonna
because
have my supervisor come on.
I don't need you guys to make any mistakes or do anything wrong. I'm actually out here.
We're asking you for a simple stuff, man. Just your ID, your name.
Did I commit a crime?
Like I said, it's that trespass where you can't videotape inside of a private area, okay?
What do you know about the plain view doctrine? Anything you see from public, you can record? I'm on a public
but when
sidewalk.
You're coming up, people are saying you're coming up to the window, right?
I'm right here on the public sidewalk.
What they call like a peeping Tom trespass that I'm trying to tell you not to do.
A peeping Tom trespass?
Yes.
How long have you been an officer?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Okay, how long are you guys considered a greenie?
That's not a thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna advise you trespass from this place, okay? And also advise that you not film inside a private property again. Okay?
Do you understand I'm on public property?
You're also
Yeah, public.
Yeah, you're okay to be here when you start videotaping inside of where it is a private place that you're not supposed to be. That comes a little different, right?
What is it? Please educate me.
That would be like a peeping Tom trespass.
A peeping Tom trespass.
Yes.
I didn't know you can turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime.
Right.
You have your ID with your partner?
Can we get like a captain out here, please?
Nope. I'll just take your down.
A supervisor, please.
Nope. I'm gonna take your information.
You said no, and that's your policy to get a supervisor?
Okay.
It's not.
Like, we're asking you for your ID. We need your ID right now. We have to identify you.
For what crime?
Well, I'm going to advise you to trespass from this property.
My partner just literally told you 2 seconds ago.
We're advising you of.
But I've never been on their property.
Okay.
Well, officer, you are
Please get your
officer.
identification, sir.
Can we get a supervisor out here,
So I'm going to
please?
detain you real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get that recorded.
Okay, get a supervisor.
Supervisor out here, so I'm going to detain you real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get that recorded.
Get a supervisor. I charge
So I'm going to detain you real quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
can get that.
Yep, get a supervisor. I charge $2,000 a minute for an illegal detainment.
Yep. Yep, I was just letting you know that. I think I had enough reasonable suspicion that there's more crime afoot here. And then, just like, because he was on the sidewalk recording. He was on the sidewalk, yes, but he's like filming inside what would be a private area. Yeah, that's where it gets, yeah. No, he stayed on the outside, but it was just, like I said. Yeah, because an employee popped out and then was like, hey, what are you doing? You're filming inside the bank right now. And that's when he asked for the blueprints.
Hey, my thing is on your car, man. You gonna drive off?
We're not driving off. My partner's still out there, okay?
Police Zone 1. Police dispatch.
Alright, partner. Just your last name. And your full information and date of birth.
Trouble, bro. You got me in cuffs. I charge $2,000 a minute for the limited time.
Do you have your? Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
33.
No.
Can I get my trip number, please?
No.
I asked for a supervisor. That's your policy.
Yes, my trip number
Why not make
is
Can I have your name and date of birth, please?
051.
You said no. On camera.
Can I have your name and date of birth, Porter?
Okay, thank you.
I'm finna go right to your police.
Here. When we first noticed him, he was really close to this window, and he had his little whatever
Like
camera
up on the window?
Pretty, yeah. I mean, was he pretty close?
I would say maybe centimeters off. Like,
Centimeters off the
Okay.
window.
And do we have a footage of that?
We probably can get some. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yep.
we have it. I just can't access it locally.
At this time yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
Yep.
I'm sorry, was that in Rockland County?
Correct.
Copy.
Hey, you know if this is open yet?
No, it's not.
And check this out, y'all. What really make it really sick is, y'all, when they throw me in the car, they don't even put a seatbelt on me. I wonder how many
You just
people
refused that.
don't put a seatbelt on.
Oh, yeah, I see you.
Okay, listen, he giving me the option to put on a seatbelt for my safety. They always worried about people's safety, public safety, but they giving me an option if I want to put on the seatbelt or not. These are officers.
333, do you think?
Oh,
333.
You wanna know my name? Plaintiff?
Tonight. Copy.
my name is Plain.
Eastside car is going to turn around 2508 East Union. 1717.
And check this out, y'all. What really make it really sick is, y'all, when they throw me in the car, they don't even put a seatbelt on me. I wonder how many people they don't put a seatbelt on.
Oh, yeah, I see you.
Okay, listen, he giving me the option to put on a seatbelt for my safety. They always worried about people's safety, public safety, but they giving me an option if I want to put on the seatbelt or not. These are officers.
333.
Oh, man. You want to know my name? Plaintiff.
Copy.
My name is Plaintiff.
Eastside car is going to turn around 2508 East Union. 1717.
He's got some phones in on them, so we're gonna pat him down again. What's that? You got it? Yeah. Hey, do you have a booker for us?
For a supervisor since they came on the scene.
Yeah, we're not getting you a supervisor. Go to jail.